Hello, 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 my good people. Hey, nosy neighbors. Hey, everybody. Y'all come on in the room. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on in the room. Everybody like and share the live for me as well. Can you do that for me? Everybody like and share. Let me see something. I gotta delete something. Let me delete that. Hey, everybody. How are you? How are ya? If everybody could like and share the live. I would appreciate it so very much. Let me get some shares in myself. Hello, 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 one, hello, all, hello, everybody. Let's see. Share to the groups that you're in, especially share to every group that you're in. Share to your personal page, share it all across the town. Please, please, please share, like, and share the live. Won't you, will you? Will you, won't you come on in and like and share? How many groups have y'all shared it to? How many pages? Like and share the live for me, please. Let's see here. Everybody like and share. And we are going to end up on YouTube. So I think there are a couple of people over on Facebook. Please head over to YouTube. I'll put the link in the chat. I will put the link in the chat for you. Let's see. Head over to YouTube. Link is in the chat. So let me get to a couple things. Everybody come on in and like and share. Billy Francis Watkins was the first person in the building. Hey, Miss Billy. Hey, Mama D. Second person. Hey, Mama D. How are you? Penny Vestine, the third person in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Gwen Mills. Let's see. Everybody's saying their hellos and everything. Diana Caleb. How are you? Renee Cable. Hello, 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 hello. How are you? Denise Williams, Antoinette Lane, India Fox. Keita is in the building. Hey, Keita, how are you? Ann Perry Perkins is in the building. Janice Turner, Antoinette Lane. Deidre Simmons Freshly, how are ya? April Sanders, Lady 5 is in the building. Hello, my love. Yvette. Hello. Arlene Jones, hello, my love. Sunday, every single person that's coming in to like and share the live, like and share this live. Hey, Miss Kill Christ, how are you? Penny Vestina, thank you for the super chat. Y'all make sure y'all send in a super chat towards the goal. I do prefer the Cash App, but if you would like to send a super chat, please do so. Penny Vestina, thank you for the super chat, my love. Antoinette Lane, thank you for the super chat. Make sure I send in a super chat, not a super sticker. Mama D, thank you for the super chat. Miss Billy, welcome back, Hansa, and welcome back to YouTube, my love. I'm so glad to see you are feeling better. I appreciate you coming on through, and I love you. So thank you for coming on through with this super chat. And hello, one, hello, all. I need everyone. Patrice Latimore, thank you for the super chat, my love. There is the Cash App. You know, I do love to hear something. And I did hear something. Let me see. I heard something. Susan M. Thank you for the super chat. She says, help your mom's beautiful birthday. Oh, thank you, Susan M. I don't know if that was from. Yeah, that was from today. So I have some pictures. I got to update those pictures so I can show y'all. So I will show y'all in the next live some pictures from the event. Everything turned out amazing. Had an amazing turnout. Let me see if I can shoot a few pictures over to my email. Had an amazing turnout. Forgot to tell you. That's a good turnout. Okay. Had an amazing turnout. Everything came out very well. Let me see. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to sort through these pictures though, for real. But let me see if there's a couple of things. You know what? I'm gonna have to sort through everything. So on the next live, I will have some pictures and everything to show y'all. Thank you so very much for those who have and are continuing to help with the cash out towards my mom's birthday. It was amazing. I had somebody come in to give them some massages that Friday. So my mom had an hour massage, and there was 4 other people had 30-minute massages. So that turned out good. Saturday was the birthday party. We gave her gifts. There was a couple of cakes. There was all of this stuff, and I'm gonna post. I'm gonna get some of the pictures together and show you tomorrow. So thank you all very, very, very much. And thank you for the birthday wishes for my mom's birthday. Thank you, Penny, for the donation towards her birthday. I appreciate you, my love. And thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. Okay, so I'm going to get into my response. I need everybody to like and share the live. Put a number 77 in the chat if you have shared the live. We're going to get into it. Facebook, I'm going to drop you off at the pool. So I do see there's a couple of people on Facebook. Let me put the link in the chat again for you. All right. And we hope to see you over there. We hope to see you over there, my loves. I posted the link in the chat. All right, so Facebook should be gone. So y'all, let's get into it. Lady 50, remember for 28 months, baby. When I tell you well over 2 years, thank you so much, Lady 50. Lioness Heart, also 28 months. Thank y'all so very much. Thelma Jonah, thank you for the super chat, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Patricia Wright, I think I said you already. Thank you for the super chat. All right, y'all, let's get into it. I did drop Facebook off, so hopefully everybody come on to YouTube. I'm going to get right into my response. Now, if you're behind, my last live, I believe it was, I was covering some stuff about Patricia and also Gwen Mills. Thank you so much for the super chat. Also, y'all, I don't know really what's going on with this number thingy on YouTube, but it seems to be like I see some numbers. There's a crown and a number 1 and a number 2 and a number 3. I was somebody was reading it to me. So some of it is if you're sending a super chat. Some of it is you commenting. So it's a combination, I guess, of things: super chat, super sticker, and also comments. So I gotta read up on the badges that are shown on the screen now, number 1, number 2, number 3. But from what I was told, it's a combination of super chat, super stickers, and comments. Now for the goal, I would say please only send a super chat. But that's my understanding right now about those badges. Okay, cool. So let me get into it. I'm gonna play the audio. Wait, why is all this stuff? Oh my God. Hold on, I got all these screens open. I didn't even know that. There's a ton of them. Not the virus on the computer. I don't even want to click that. Child, hold on. I was getting ready to come. I got all these down. Okay, see, can I ignore that? That's what I'm going to do for right now. I'm going to see if I can ignore that for right now. All right. Thank you so much, Vet, for the super chat. Hello, Darnell and Chad. Thank you, Vet, for coming on through, my love. Thank you, Gwen Mills. I think I said, okay, let me get into it. I got this stuff popping on my screen, but I guess I'll address that later. So let me get into this replay. Let's do that. And then we'll go from there. So I haven't heard this yet. I just want to be very clear. I have not heard this, so it's gonna be my first time hearing it. Now I have skipped through the live to try to see a couple of things or whatever, but I haven't heard the live. All right, so let me cue it up to get to play. The hell? I'll just get rid of some of this stuff. All right, here we go. Let me share my audio. I swear every time I get ready to. Okay, cool. Okay, and then let me. Okay, cool. All right, let's go.
Let's try this again.
What was it? An hour.
So I have to. Carol was telling me to.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So y'all should be able
I
to.
have leftovers. I have some
Now
leftovers,
let me know if y'all can
and
hear.
I'm tired because I was on TikTok probably to about after 2 this morning, and
Let me
then I
know
had
if
to get
y'all
up
can
early.
hear real quick. If y'all can hear her voice, you know who we're talking about tonight. Let me know if y'all can hear. Okay, so y'all say yes. Okay, cool.
Put my plants in the ground because I am tired. They supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna get my pictures for the two graduates graduation party. Like I said, I was on TikTok until about after 2 o'clock this morning. And
Okay,
then, of course, I still, once I got off of TikTok, I went and played a couple of games of spades and, out there. That graduation party, watching my daughter's page and has been
okay,
over
let's go
to
back.
out there.
Here we go.
That graduation party will be
All right,
fun.
here
Oh,
we
yes,
go.
it's
Live
going to be
reaction,
fun. It's
live
going to be a
reaction,
very
live
nice
reaction.
graduation party. Um, I'm quite sure a lot of you have been watching my daughter's page and has been over to that other person's page.
Now, of course, the other person is me. The other person is me, and I guess she can't build up the strength to say my name. But let's keep going.
I just want to clear the air with me and to let you all know. You all see that lady's name, Patricia Wright. You probably don't see her name on my page because she has several different alias names out there, and she finds it okay to come on my page, Carolyn's page, and other content creators' page or and harass them. It's a time. It's this stuff has been going on for what, a year, almost 2 years, and it's time for it to stop. One thing that I don't, a person can sit back and speculate and say things, even say things about me, and that is very much speculating. Um, but and I don't say subliminal things to a person unless someone has said something about me.
I don't know if I find that to be true. I find you to be a subliminal person, and to try to say things and act like you didn't say it, or act like you didn't mean it that way, or very much subliminal, not really direct to the person. I do find you to be that way.
Okay, so I'm gonna get my point out. Rather, I say it in a nice way or I say it in a nasty way. So it's called nice nasty. But my mind is focused on what I need to do here at my house. What I need to in graduation time, my grandkids, my life, not everyone else's life. There's a lot of things that goes on this blue app that should not go on, but we have no control on it at all. But when you go out there and you purchase something from someone intentionally, just to turn around and do a chargeback on it and say as if they didn't use that credit card, someone used their card. No, it's easy to do it that way. But you know what you have to do? You have to put all your information in there. Your phone number, the card has a card number. You have your address because they have to ship it to that address. So no one can make that mistake or do that but the person who actually did it. So there's too much stuff that keeps going on back and forth on this internet, on the internet. You know, I'm constantly talked about on another platform, which it doesn't bother me because
Now, I know damn well she's not talking about my platform. Cause when the last time I talked about her, I know damn well she ain't talking about my platform. Cause baby, can somebody tell me when is the last time? When is the last time? The first time, lady, you wish. Ben said, wait a damn minute. When, baby, when is the last time I talked about you? Girl, the last time was the last time. So when you say somebody, that platform, so we know you're talking about me. Now, see, here's the thing about her. She'll come on and say, oh, no, I wasn't talking about you. I said that platform. Girl, just as fake as you look and see. Um, Constantly talk about, girl, I haven't talked about you since the last time I talked about you. And how many months ago was that? The hip hop hell?
I have moved on with all of that crap back there. But I sat and I watched some of that live on YouTube last night.
I know you did.
And a lot of it is a bunch of lies. I'm just going to say that. A whole lot of it. 99.9% of it is a bunch of lies.
Must have been from Patricia.
And I have never been the type of person to ever want to sit back and try and start trouble with anyone or even harass anyone. I am the same person that I've been years ago. Years ago. That's how I was able to become and to be the person I am here today.
The same person that said she been recording people never did like them, but I'm gonna be around you all the time. But I never did like you. I knew back then I didn't like you, and I was studying around you. Then I recorded you. Oh, that same person. Oh, okay.
Because when you do things intentionally, eventually it's going to come back at you. Intentionally harming someone, intentionally downgrading someone, intentionally just talking about someone, intentionally saying things that doesn't have any facts. Now we have a lot of facts.
We do have some facts. Fact is, a lot of people don't know that you don't like your daughter's husband. That's a fact. Fact is, a lot of people don't know that you don't like your daughter's husband. A lot of people don't know you and your daughter that got into it many, 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 many times. A lot of people don't know that your daughter be trying to save you on every which way she can when she can because you her mama. But the things that daughter done heard you say about her and her man sometimes bring her challenges. And sometimes she don't know whether you her mama or you her enemy. And let's keep on playing.
Now I want to say this. When it comes to Patricia Wright, I have screen record, okay, of her talking on the phone while all of that was going on back then and who she said was involved, okay? I have voice records of her. There was a time Carolyn and I was on our way to Sam's and that lady stayed on the phone and she brought up Rico and I have it recorded. See, a lot of people, when you lie a lot, but even though a person lie, but it still doesn't mean that other things didn't happen. They just added on to a lie. Okay, they just added on to a lie. So that lady right there, she's 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 danger to herself. Okay, she's a very dangerous person, because if you go as far as you're going to intentionally try to hurt someone, or even if you team up with someone to try to hurt someone, people have to understand, why isn't it working, or why haven't it worked? Because see, I'm gonna say, just like someone just.
So don't bring in the team up, because everybody know I already told you, keep telling you, ain't nobody teamed up with Patricia. Now who in their right mind would team up with Patricia? But I can tell you some people who have teamed up with her, and we've seen them on this internet. Now one of them was Caroline, and there was some more people that teamed up with Patricia. But nobody has teamed up with Patricia over here. We don't know Patricia. Patricia has called in and told us all these things. We still don't know her. We still don't believe her over here. But y'all pick and choose what you believe of that. Now, at the end of the day, I need to call Patricia and ask her, what's this tea she wanted to tell me about Marion and Caroline? Since the next day, Caroline want to talk to the other lady and met like she didn't apologize and she didn't mean it. Patricia called me one time and wanted to give me the lowdown on Carolyn and Marion, and I didn't entertain it. So apparently, I need to entertain that, since Caroline got on her line the next day and tried to wiggle wop, back pop, pussy wop, and backpedal that apology she did because she was catching heat and hell. So I need to call Patricia and ask her, what was this big T she wanted to tell me about Marion and Caroline?
Just finished saying, peace be still. That's what I love to do. I like to be still.
And for the idiots that's talking about, oh, how does he have Patricia's number? Because Patricia always called my fucking number that I have for people to call in, 865-888-0302. She's called the number many times, so I can literally go find one of her calls and call her back, you fucking dummy.
And I love my peace. And I put it on everything. I put it on everything. I have never spent my life trying to hurt anyone. But now, well, God is going to tell me. He's going to tell me if it's something that's not right for me. He's going to give me my sign so I can back off. I can back off, and that's my right to back off. My right to back off, because we have to listen to him. He give us signs. God give us signs, and he talk to us. He's going to let us know. Now, it's left up to us to pay attention to what he's saying. Okay? And my thing in life, all I ever love to do is come on this platform and cook and talk to you all and have a good time. If a person don't come on here, 99, I'm gonna say 98% of the time, if there's a troll coming in on someone's live, that is the same person that has several different email address and names. It doesn't take anything for them to go and get another email address, especially if they're using those burner phones. But once they use that burner,
not the burner phones again, girl, you know what I come to the conclusion of? I come to the conclusion that some people, and I'm just talking about in general for real, some people are dumb and some people play dumb. Some people are dumb and some people play dumb. And, it'll be wise, I guess, to figure out which one, or at the end of the day, I guess it don't matter if that's what role you want to play. Some people are dumb and some people play dumb. And, of course, the other people ain't got time for none of that bullshit, okay? Let me go ahead and play the rest of this shit.
The phone and they're blocked, they got to go get another burner phone, because you can't go back on that live with that same email address because you've been blocked. So you got to leave. You got to go and get another one, another burner phone. You can still use the same name. You can still use the same name. All these names that come up, these I'm not even gonna say they're random names, they're names that just been there. D. Colley, um, Mike Lewis. There's so many other names till it's unreal. It is totally unreal. Who takes the time out of their day to sit down and get them a pen and piece of paper and to get a whole nother email address, and you got to come up with a name? Who takes the time to do that? It's got to be someone that's very sick, someone that's very jealous, someone that's out there to do intentional harm to you.
So here we are with the description of very sick, whatever, but they sick up until the point where they're talking about everybody else, they well. If they're talking about who you don't like or who you done made your enemy, or they're telling the truth then. So the same thing I say for you, Marion, you acknowledge that Patricia is sick and she's whatever, but you still hold on to the fact that she told the truth about some shit about Carmen and Tay that they ain't have shit to do with. But y'all still hold on to that bullshit.
You, even if it's on the internet, okay?
Hey, Summer's Room. Hey, India Fox. Hey, Francis Harris.
It's sad that we have to live.
Hey, Lakeisha.
Live our lives like this, okay? People have to live their lives like this. When I first started on social media, I started with my grandson, and it was so good. It was so good. I didn't see all that extra stuff, but you know what? Sometimes they say when you get out there and other people see you, there's going to be something that they like, or there's going to be something that they don't like. There's going to be something they like, or there's going to be something they don't like. So if it's something they don't like, they're going to try to come like Patricia Wright. She didn't do all this. She didn't in the beginning. She did not do all this on her own. We most definitely have proof of that. Okay. I don't like to sit back and talk about it. Okay. But don't bring my name up and say that I'm lying, or I did something out the ordinary, or this, that, and another. Baby, I have 17 grandkids who look up to me as very highly, very highly. So if I go out there and I'm doing all kind of things, all kind of evil things, how do I expect for my grandkids and even my daughters to stay away from that kind of category right there? We have to teach them. Stop it. Ella, let me talk, okay? Please let me talk. And please, I'm not trying to say anything about you or anything at all. You're saying, stop it. Stop explaining your blessings. Baby, I can explain what blessings. Do you call that a blessing when someone...
Now she says that, everything Patricia was a lie, whatever, but in the beginning she was working with somebody. They have proof. Man, what proof is that? What proof is it that you have? And why haven't the investigation led to an investigation? Bitch, why by now it's still an investigation? It's so much of an investigation that y'all to open up another investigation to investigate the last investigation, because the last investigation was never investigated. What the hip hop hill do we got going on with this bullshit? Mimi, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, just because I love you, catching the live. Thank you so much, Mimi. We're quite a bit away from our Cash App goal. If you can send a Cash App, we would prefer that tonight. If not, you can send a super chat. Help reach the goals for tonight. I appreciate you very, very much.
Go on the internet and harass you. That's not a blessing. That's not a blessing at all. See, if you just now coming in and you didn't hear what I said from the beginning, there's no need for you to even put up there what you just said. No need for you to even put what you just said, because that's not a blessing. If someone is harassing you, you don't call that a blessing. And if I come on here and say what is going on, you do have the right to say what you want to say, okay? but I still have the right to say what I want to say also. And that is not a blessing. That's part of being evil, okay? Someone that comes in, so someone that goes and get and get different email addresses and open, get different names, and then come to your platform just to harass you. You mean to tell me that's a blessing? Because that's not a blessing. And if you just came in at the last minute, and you're not understanding, or you didn't hear what I said, and you didn't hear what I said, then don't respond until I finish. Don't respond until I finish, because what you said is irrelevant. Okay, you said stop explaining your blessings. What does blessings have to do with harassment? Please tell me that. What does blessings have to do with online bullying? Explain that to me. I am addressing the situation. God will make your enemies your footstool. You said stop explaining your blessings. Was that supposed to be a blessing for someone to purchase or order from my daughter and then do a chargeback on it? Is that supposed to be a blessing? So I can't come over here and say anything about it, because that's not a blessing. That's part of the devil. Okay? We have to learn the difference between what a blessing is and what it's not. It was a blessing for me to be able to retire at the age of 55 years old. That's what you call a blessing. Okay? And if I can talk about that and encourage someone else, and they can feel that they can do the same thing, or I can do the same thing, I can explain that blessing right there. That's what you call a blessing. Okay? But I ain't never say anything about that. I'm talking about evil people. That's what I'm talking about. It's not a blessing. Make it make sense. Stop it. Please stop explaining your blessings. Come on now. But I'm not on here to back. I'm not on here. Yes, Tanya, 55 years old. And I am so proud of it. I'm proud. I'm happy. I feel blessed, and I feel highly favored. And I can't go around that's on this live that has retired from a job. This lady has do you call it a blessing for this? Okay, who watch your page and it's not out there to. And then I have to look at, well, darn, I get on social media and there's so much hate. If I thought it was hate at my job, and I see these people every day, some of them every day, but I get on social media and you don't see these people. So you can't even see them. Like if we have a meet and greet, okay, or someone happen to run into you into the store, but those are ones who care for you, okay, who watch your page and not out there to get you. Everybody's not going to like the next person. Everybody's not going to enjoy what the next person is doing. Everyone is not going to enjoy what the next person is saying. But what I can say about myself, I know who I am. This lady do you call it a blessing for this lady to harass my granddaughter through a message? Do you call that a blessing? But I can't talk about that, right? You think it's okay for her to go to get different pages and say stupid things on my page and ask, well, so you pregnant again?
Here we go again. She know the lady shot out, but everything that the lady said against Carmen Tay is correct, man. Y'all, I honestly don't know if you stupid or playing stupid. I'm trying to figure it out for real.
It's okay for her to do those things, right? It's okay for her to shoot a shot at my granddaughter, and she's sitting right there, and can read that comment. I can handle it. She might not be able to handle it. So what do a person get out of doing things like that? Saying things like that, being evil. And it's very sad. So I just came on here really to be a blessing. Because see, I know how to keep my composure. And I had to sit in there and talk to God before I got on here. And I really didn't want to get on, but then he told me I needed to get up. See, I pay attention a whole lot. I tell people all the time, I don't go to church. And I don't have to go to church to have God in my heart, okay? And I hope one day that lady find herself and ask God to remove all the evilness out of her. Because that's what really needs to be done. Some people let that devil work on them 24 hours a day. They can't even go to sleep.
So the devil working on her 24 hours in a day, but some kind of way she found a couple of them hours to tell the truth about Carmen and Tay. Y'all just as fucking crazy as she is.
And jealousy is a sin to be jealous of anyone. A jealous person will never prosper. That's why she's still on this blue app harassing the next person and the next person and the next person. Because that jealousy will get you every time, boo. Get yourself together. Because you're not going to drive me crazy. You can't drive me crazy. You can't make me get out of character. Just get yourself together. That's all it takes. And I can tell you all this. Out of all this stuff that went on, I can guarantee you one thing for certain and two things for sure. God knows the truth, okay? And I'm not going to speak upon God if I don't believe in him, all right? But he knows the truth. He knows exactly what took place and what happened back then. Yeah. And you would think after this long period of time, it would be over with.
Yeah, you would think, because y'all now know Patricia is damn schizophrenic and whatever they are, bipolar and all of the other polars, that y'all would say, I was wrong. This shit she told about Shepherd, because I know she's a big ass liar. But she lied about, I'm tired of repeating it, actually. Tired of repeating it. Like, are y'all dumb or are y'all slow? Come on now. She lied about every fucking thing. And if y'all are talking about the fact that text messages exist, that beginning text message, which wasn't a text message, I'm sorry, it was actually a Facebook inbox where she told Tay something and Tay said, take it to the police. I know y'all ain't talking about that's the evidence. Boy, y'all so fucking stupid. Stupid.
I've always been a forgiving person. But one thing that I will not do, I will not apologize to anybody that meant any intentional.
And here we go. Remember she said, now, I know y'all remember she said, if she find out she wrong, she apologized. But you find out Patricia Wright ain't no good. But y'all still holding on to this bullshit. You ain't going to be woman enough to apologize. We got it. Your daughter thought she was, then it was on her ass, and she tried to pussy pop and backlash and back whip and backdrop and double dip and undo what the fuck she had said. Oh, I only said beside because of this, see? Y'all forget. Y'all didn't hear her, huh? Girl, I will say this. You got to be a strong one to say something and stand up in it. I ain't seen but one do it so far. When she said, and I don't know if she ever will break it, but when she said she was finished and she was done, even though, see, this is what I mean about it don't come in the form you wanted to come. Because one person said they were sorry, didn't mean shit about it. The other person did say they were sorry, but they went on about their business and ain't spoke on this shit since that I know about. So that's what I told y'all when y'all waiting for this perfect apology. The person that apologized came on the next day, pussy popping and backpedaling from what the fuck she had said.
No harm to my family at all. God knows the truth. And I don't need to get on there and say anything about anybody about cheerleading because, see, I got a whole cheerleading outfit. And I done posted on my page before, and I thought I said I look real cute in that cheerleading outfit with my pom-poms. I'm going to be who I am on a day-to-day basis. And I say it all the time. Everybody go through some type of ups and downs and some type of trials and go through tribulations. But it's left up to us to take what God is trying to show us. He's trying to show us some things. But some people just don't listen. I am so happy I met that woman many years ago at that hospital who enlightened my eyes, my body, my body, mind, and soul at that table that day that was left open just for her to come and explain to me how God talked to you and how he give you signs. Sometimes people have to sit back and ask questions. But that particular day, I didn't have to ask any question because I had something in my mind. Well, how did God talk to you? How he give you signs? Until God sent that angel to that table so that she can talk to me. And God's been in my heart like ever since. And that's been over 35 years ago. It's been a long time. And when she was able to come to that table, and I've talked about this before, after all these people standing up against the wall, and that one table was left open, because God already knew I need to know how God talked to you and how he give you signs. So I go and I see that one table open, okay? And I looked around and I sat down. And here comes this lady. And she asked me, is anyone sitting there with me? And I told her no. She said, can I sit here with you? And I said yes. It wasn't even 2 minutes. Both of us, we had a small conversation. And then all of a sudden, she started talking about God. She started talking about how she'd been a loner. I had to gain those points with the government.
Oh, no. Now she's talking about that government job again, though. Y'all already know that.
If it's going to be worth for them to watch. So y'all come on out them bushes. Come out them bushes. So I'm sitting at my table one night, and not the bushes. I used to always say the closet. And so I was sitting in my on that toe. That's it. And here in this world, unless it's one of those cards you can get at this grocery store, who does that?
I'm skipping through a little bit.
Exactly, Lisa Turner. That's what I said. The ones that you can go get at the grocery. DeJuan, you should make DeJuan walk over and see your face again. A little white, I have Judy McKnight.
Okay, so it looks like she might be about done.
I was very concerned about that. Very concerned.
Let me see.
Don't be going over there and asking Richard for nothing. Look at him, little white. Because I'll be sleeping on vacation like that.
Okay, so All right, so I just wanted to play that live while I was with y'all. A lot of y'all have been sending it to me and asking me did I see it or whatever. No, I did not. But I did just hear it just now. And I say the same thing I've been saying. This lady who y'all have now acknowledged is crazy, needs to take her medicine. Her granddaughter told the truth when she said she was bipolar, schizophrenic, all of those things. Now we have another person, if I'm not mistaken, that they say they met online. So that means that person don't really know shit about Patricia for real. Now her crazy ass is entering into the picture telling lies because she wants some attention because she ain't got nothing to do at her house. You know, it's very simple. Now I will go ahead and issue this StreamYard out, and I will say this too. You know, Mary, you would have been better off not saying that you would be woman enough to apologize because I think it's very clear the type of person that we're dealing with and talking to. Hold on one second. Oh, not that. I think it's very clear the type of person we're dealing with when it comes to Patricia. And I think that you all been had the signs, how you said earlier in your live. I think y'all been had the signs that Patricia was full of shit, telling lies, and all of those things. The StreamYard has been posted. But you're not woman enough to say that this lady, being that you know from her what you know now, this lady came on and said all kind of shit because she had nothing to do, nowhere to go, and nobody to see. But you're not woman enough for that. The lady came on my live, and said Carmen never told her to do this and never told her to do that and all of this stuff. But that's still not enough for you either. But see, you played that little game showing that police car in your front windshield because you like to do those subliminals. As you said on this live, nice, nasty, because that's your personality. You like to say shit and act like you didn't say it, and whoever catch it, catch it. Whoever don't catch it, don't catch it. And then you act like you ain't did that. Cause see, now I found out that you're a Gemini, and it's making a lot of sense. Cause I know somebody else who do some of the same shit you do. Ain't never said nothing, ain't never did nothing, don't know nothing, ain't did it, ain't seen it, ain't said it. Okay. But anyway, I put the stream out in the chat. Anybody wants to come up? I find Marion to be full of shit. I find her daughter to be full of shit. I have not listened to the live where the friend called in. Maybe I'll do that live tomorrow and hear it in person. I'm going to post some of these pictures from my mom's party. That was amazing. And maybe I'll listen to Carolyn's live with the lady and more lives or whatever. Everybody full of shit. Now, some have said, especially for Caroline, that page had done got dried up. So when that lady came on and ordered that shit and did that chargeback, that you was gonna blame it on Chef and Taste so you can have a reason to talk about them and to do them skits that you said you was come back and do, even though you know all of this shit is a lie because you got more sense, I believe, than your mama. Now again, I heard that your mama really don't like your husband and she really might not care for you too much, and that's why y'all be into it like y'all do. I don't know if you want to address that since everybody addressing everything, but you try to, you try to overlook the stuff with your mama and try to just, hide some of the shit or whatever because that's your mama, and I do understand it. I understand it 100,000%. But that is my observation and opinion on what the mama had to say full of shit. She knows she full of shit. She know that lady full of shit. And she knows she should be woman enough to apologize, but she's not. She holding on to some shit. The daughter know when she apologized, she know why she. You know what? I believe Caroline apologized in that moment because she realized how stupid Patricia sound and how stupid she sound for believing in Patricia. Later on, she caught some backlash from it and tried to backpedal and say, this is why I apologize. So it takes a lot of women to stand in that. That's why I give credit to that other lady who done stood in what she stood in and ain't did what she said she ain't gonna do. And it takes a big, big, big person to do that. And apparently these two ladies have not found it in them. Anyway, if y'all want to come on the live, y'all can. The stream out is in the chat. We're quite a bit away from our super chat and our super sticker goal. However, if y'all are catching that replay, please go ahead and support the channel, super chat and super sticker. Also, if you need to renew your membership, please do so. The membership link is pinned to the top. I will be on probably quite a bit this month because that party is out of the way. Speak the truth down there. Thank you so much, Penny, for the super chat. I appreciate you, my love. We are about 20 super chats, 19 super chats away from our goal. We're quite a bit of cash apps away from our goal. So y'all let me know what you thought about her reaction to Patricia. Y'all said Marion, 60-year-old dummy. She didn't have to go live if she loved the peace. She said she loved if she loved the peace. She said she loved peace, and she said she's not messy, and she said these things. But again, she told you on this live, she said she was nice, nasty, and that says a lot. That says a lot. That says a lot. You know, I love to hear something. The Cash App is on the screen. Super chat you can send through YouTube. I prefer the Cash App. So what did y'all think about what she had to say? You says I agree. Donnell Vodka is full of shit. Summer's Room said I did see people was mad she was on your panel, but I didn't realize she backtracked. Oh yeah, she definitely tried to backtrack. And again, I will listen to her response also. But when I was skimming through, she definitely tried to backtrack and said, "Oh, I only apologize for this." Now she was kind of teetering the fence. She was like, "Oh, some of y'all don't want healing or y'all don't want recovery. Y'all just want drama." And I was a grown woman and did what I was supposed to do. But then it kind of went into, well, y'all thought I was apologizing everything. I just apologized one thing, and that was this one thing. And yes, I do think so. It just began to be a lot of that. Y'all say she's super messy. I do think that. Full of shit. Them government phones, child. And then you see how she threw that shade in? Said I'm talking about Mary. See how she threw that shade in, talking about some burner phone? Girl, please. Anybody can take a picture of 3 or 4 phones if they got the phones in their hand. Maybe those are Obama phones when he was giving them out. She retired from a lawsuit. Bitch, how the fuck you retire from a lawsuit? Dummy, it's easy to make a new email in 5 minutes. Baby, she said they write it down on a piece of paper. She said she continues to imply that Carmen and Ted was behind it. Exactly, Ruby C. Let's be clear. Lakeisha says, I'm at work because I had a lot to say. Dang. Lakeisha, I hate you at work too, love. Towards the goal. Thank you, Miss Billy. I appreciate you, my love. Carolyn ain't loyal to nobody, not even her mammy. My God on today. My God on today. Why would Carmen and Tay be dumb enough to send the crazy ass lady some phone? I cannot. Exactly. LaCondas, I said this too. You can kind of tell the cadence and the personality and everything that Patricia possesses. Why would somebody choose Patricia to execute anything that they want to accomplish in life? So I can start and stop right there. Why would anybody in their right mind, let alone 2 people, even if you thought the 2 people had half a mind and together they came and had one, why would anybody come and hire Patricia to execute anything that they want to successfully be accomplished in life? See, for me, I can start and stop right there and know it's some dumb shit, but I guess y'all can't. And the text response, Patricia, absolutely nothing. Definitely not proof of anything other than brief communication. Exactly. Go to the police. Love Rain. I said, I hope that's not the proof that they're talking about. Patricia said, Tay this. This is what somebody told me. Tay said, basically, shit, go to the police, go to somebody else, tell somebody else. That was the conversation. Am I missing something? The fucking kind of shit is this? Marion just commented on a year-old post about Darius being messy. I said, how you even find the clip on my page? Exactly, she messy as fuck. She nice, nasty, like she said she is. And when I get filthy when that liquor get it to me. That's what that is too. She definitely like mess. It's okay. We all love a little mess. And that's what I told the daughter. It's okay if you like something, if that's the way you is, but when you get on and lie about it and hide it and kind of shit like that, oh, I like to drink, but I'm gonna hide it in the corner, go take a sip of that bitch and come back in the frame and act like I ain't did nothing type of shit. I tell you, don't need anyone to pay for them because I'm not someone for free. Just saying. The inboxes were trash. Okay, what you gonna use the burner phones for? Friend said Patricia said she came okay for child. And then the friend said Patricia said that Carmen came to her house and went to sleep. My God, on today. Not took a nap. 8%, how long did she take that nap over that lady house? She felt mighty comfortable, ain't it? To take that nap over that crazy lady house. The fuck kind of shit is this? And you know what? That's why I say it takes two crazies to entertain this level of crazy. Y'all gotta be crazy to entertain this level of crazy. And that's why in that moment that lady apologized. She heard all that fucking crazy in that live. But then she heard them dollar signs when she go over there and entertain that bullshit. And you know what? You know what? I believe that some people choose profit over the truth. That's what it is too. Another thing, they choose dollars over the truth. Even though they know it ain't the truth, even though they know the person crazy, all they hear is a dollar. Let's not leave that out of the conversation either. They hear them dollars. She said Carmen stayed at Patricia's house 4 times. Not stayed at her house 4 times. And you know, somebody stayed at your house 4 times. Look like you would have a picture, a video, or something, ain't it? Especially when you know all this shit was gonna go down. You should have took a picture of her sleep. Should you be like, this bitch in my bed 4 times. The fuck? So since we heard her response, we could call her vodka again. CJ asked to stop. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I don't care what y'all call nobody. You know, I tried to be nice and respectful. That's what I did, try to be nice and respectful. Chef funny about sleeping in strange places. Exactly. Right now, you see Summer's Room talking about everyone loves a little needed. No Summer's Room, only you do. Go hide, Summers. My God, on today. I can't with y'all in the chat. Let's see the call logs. Exactly. Let's see the call logs. Let's see the cashier check that you were sent, that you supposedly went to the check cashing place to cash. Let's see the pictures of coming being of your house 4 times. Can you show us a foot, a toe? Now let me not give y'all no ideas. Y'all gonna come on this bitch with some fucking half feet and shit. She also said Karma owes Silky $7,200. We can't make this shit up. Baby, I heard look. Last I saw Silky was still on. I don't know if Silky been over there or not. Let me not even say. All I'm gonna say is I'm pretty sure that's not true either. I don't know nothing about nothing, but it sounds like another lie to me. That's what it sounds like. Sound like another lie to me. I heard. Excuse me, y'all. I heard her say that Patricia bailed Chef out of jail, and that Taya Chef went to her house. That shit made me bust out laughing. What the fuck, crazy? It's like, now you already know that's. Matter of fact, didn't we see Tay pick her up from the jail? And then they, like, if I'm not mistaken, did they go out to eat? Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. All of this stupid shit. Karma always take pics with people, but now Patricia, no pics. No pictures with Patricia, huh? Never did see one. Never did see a picture with Patricia. Now they had all this disdain for Patricia, for Carmen, but Carmen been over their house 4 times, and they took not one picture. Not one picture. But they stood over there sitting and believing that bullshit. All right, y'all. I'm putting the stream out in the chat one more time. I will have those. Well, I hope to have those pictures together for y'all tomorrow, or videos of the weekend that I can share. I love y'all for participating and supporting my mom's birthday. If y'all are listening to the replay, please don't forget you can send that cash out or that super. You can't send a super chat, but you can send a super thanks or a cash out after the live is over. We're finna get back into it this month. So y'all be ready, be ready, be ready. Turn your notifications on. Facebook and YouTube. We can all do better. We can all do better too. And I will see y'all on the next live. I may do tomorrow when Patricia's friend went on Carolyn's live because I haven't heard that either. And maybe y'all like the live reaction better than me just taking clips. I'm gonna watch it and hear it live. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll try to come on a little earlier. If so, I love y'all. And y'all make sure y'all have a good night.